Good morning, everyone. Here we are starting with our accounting ratio new part. And here we are going for our second ratio, that is quick ratio. Before going to it, I must tell you one thing, that we are following T.S. Grewal, illustration number, page number 4.17 and illustration number 22 that we will start. Okay, before it, we must have to, before in previous lecture we have covered current asset. What do you mean by the current asset? Current ratio is equal to current asset divided by current liability. Its idle ratio is 2:1. Now we are covering one of the new ratio that is also for knowing the short term liquidity, that is quick ratio. Quick ratio is equal to quick asset divided by quick liability. Here something is different. Here we don't have the current asset, we have the quick asset. What do you mean by the quick asset? Quick asset is equal to current asset minus inventories and prepaid expenses. You are thinking that why we are deducting the inventories, why we are deducting the prepaid expenses from the current asset to find the quick assets. What are the quick assets? Actually, what is happening for finding the short-term liquidity here? Quick assets. We are not covering inventory here because inventory will be recovered. Means the stock can be recovered after more than a year. It can be taken more than a year. That's why we are not taking inventory. It may take long time to recover. Prepaid expenses. This is the also expenses which is paid in advance. That's why we are not taking it in quick asset. Okay. So for finding the quick asset, what we have to do is we have to minus from current asset inventory and prepaid expenses. Then we able to find the quick asset. Its idle ratio is 1:1. Its idle ratio is 1:1. That means quick asset is one time means equal to current liability. Okay, as we have seen earlier in the current ratio, there was current asset was twice. Current asset was twice, then current liability, that was his idle ratio. So now we will solve some practical examples of quick ratios. Okay, here is the question on the blackboard. Page number 4.17 and illustration number 22. I am writing here illustration number 22. Okay, we have the question on the screen. Here we have given the current asset on this side and current liability on this side. That means cash equivalents, cash and cash equivalent. Cash equivalent means cash draft, check covered under cash equivalents. Okay, data current asset, bill receivable current asset, marketable security, inventory, all are current asset. Creditor are the liability, bills payable are the liability, outstanding expense liability, and provision created for the expenses is also a liability. So here the question asked us to find out current ratio and quick ratio. What question asked us? To find out current ratio and quick ratio. So how to solve this question? See here the solution. Here, first of all, for current ratio, I am writing in short, current asset divided by current liability. Okay. Now, what are the current assets here? If you will add all these things, 5,000, 29,000, how much? 34,000, 34,000, 5,000, 39,000, 39,000 and 15,000. 39,000, 49, 50, 49, 53, 53 and 54,000. How much it comes? How much it comes? It comes 1 It comes 1,08,000. So here I will write 1,08,000. Now it's time for current liability. Current liability will be 25,000, 16,000, 8,000 and 5,000. We will add them, then it will come is 54,000. So if you will cut them, your ratio will come. So how much it comes? 2:1. That means interpretation, your current asset is twice time than your current liability. Okay. Now, quick assets. Quick ratio. Quick ratio is equal to quick asset divided by current liability. Okay. Here, now we have to find the quick asset. So we have to write the note because quick asset we have to find. So for quick asset, what we have to do? Current asset minus something is given here. Inventory and prepaid expenses we have to remove. So here the inventory is there 54,000 that we have to remove. Please. So current asset how much? 1,08,000 minus inventory is how much? Here 54,000. So how much it comes? 54,000. Can I write here? Quick asset 54,000 divided by current liability. How much current liability again? Total all them 54,000. It will be 1:1. That means current asset is equal to current liability. That is the ideal quick ratio. Okay. So it is the quick ratio 1:1. Got it, everyone? Solve in your fair copy and revise it again. Come to the illustration number 23. Here we are on the page number 4.17, illustration number 23. Question is given to us. Some information is given to us in the question. Current liability 50,000, current asset 80,000, inventory is 25,000. Prepaid expenses 5,000, trade receivables 30,000, and we have to find out quick ratio. So how to find the quick ratio? Quick ratio can be renamed as liquidity ratio. Okay. So now for finding the quick ratio, what we have to do is here the solution. Quick ratio is equal to quick asset divided by current liability. Okay, so which are the quick assets here? Not. Quick asset is not given, so we have to find current asset minus. What is the things? Current asset minus inventory. Inventory not comes under quick assets. Okay. Then after, again, prepaid expenses. Prepaid expenses also not come under. So prepaid expenses. Here, current asset 80,000 minus inventory. How much? 25,000 minus prepaid expenses 5,000. So the here answer will be 80,000 minus 25 minus 5,000 is equal to 50,000. So our quick asset is 50,000. And now current liability. Current liability already given to us, which is 50,000. That means quick ratio 1:1. One thing to be remembered, trade receivable. Why we have not taken trade receivables? Because it is already assumed that in current asset is already included before. That's why we are not writing it again. Okay? Got it? So moving to our next question. Okay now. Illustration number 24, page number 4.18. Here question is given to us, inventory is given, working capital is given, current asset is given, and we have to find out quick ratio. So how we have to find the quick ratio? Again the same thing, see the solution. Quick ratio is equal to quick asset divided by current liability. So here we have the quick assets. Quick assets we have, what are the quick assets we have? Let's see. Something is given, current assets is given. So we don't have the quick asset. That means we have to find it out. Do we have the current liability? Let me see the question. The current liability is given or not? The current liability is also not given in the question. So how we will find it out? Here or not? We know we have working capital. So we will write working capital. We know the formula, working capital is equal to current asset minus current liability. Here we have both the things, working capital and current assets. So I am writing 2,40,000 is equal to 4 lakh minus current liability. That we have to find out. Okay. So what will come? This will go there. Current liability is equal to 4 lakh minus 2,40,000 is equal to 1,60,000. So here I will write, I am just writing here 1,60,000 current liability. Now we have to find the current asset. We have the current asset 4 lakh. Here question is already given 4 lakh as a current asset. Minus, if we will deduct from current asset 80,000, then our quick asset will come. So we will again write a note here. See on the blackboard. For quick asset, what we have to do? Current asset minus inventories. Not covers within the short period. That's why it is deducted. How much? 4 lakh minus 80,000. 3 lakh 20,000. Here 2:1. 2:1. That means what? Our quick ratio is 2:1. Okay. And what the question asks to find the quick ratio, that we have find it out. Okay. One more question we will solve in this lecture. Okay. So here the illustration number 20, illustration number 25. Page number 4.18. Working capital is given 1,80,000. Total debt 3,90,000. Long term loan 3 lakh. Inventory is 90,000. You are asked to find the quick ratio here. So how to find the quick ratio? Again, see the solution. Quick ratio is equal to quick asset divided by current liability. Okay, here's the note. Why to find the? Because we have the current liability or current asset. Nothing is given to us, so we will write the note for finding out. So working capital is equal to current asset minus current liability. Working capital is given to us. Yes, 1,80,000. Current asset is given to us. No, current asset is not given to us. We have to find it out. Okay, current liability is given to us. See here, the current liability is mentioned, but we are not able to find it out. What is the current liability here? Total debt 3,90,000 minus 3 lakh. See the question carefully, understand. From the total debt, if we minus long term debt, what will come? Current liability will come. So current liability, total debt minus what's long term debt? Here, total debt is 3,90,000 minus 3 lakh. How much it comes? 90,000. 90,000 is what? Our current liability. So here, through it we can find out our current asset. How? So it will go there, and how much it will become? 2,70,000. Okay. So current asset is 2,70,000. Current liability is 90,000. I am writing it from here. Current liability 90,000. Quick asset, we have to find the quick asset. How we will find? 2,70,000. Current asset minus what? Inventory. Inventory not comes under the current asset. So finding the quick asset, we have to remove the inventory. So we are removing the inventory 90,000 from it. So how it will come? 1,80,000. So the ratio will come 2:1. Quick ratio is 2:1. Okay. Thank you in this lecture. I will give you some more question right now. Okay. Here HW homework questions. Page number 4.100, 4.100. Question number 17, 18, 19 and 20 that you have to solve. They are the unsolved question. Practice well. If any problem comes, contact to me. I will cover it in the next video lecture. Okay. Thank you to all. Keep revising and practice more. Thank you.